Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone, hope everybody is well and safe. Today I'm making this biryani recipe. This amount that I'm making here is enough for 15 people and it's great for get-togethers, especially over this Christmas period. If we're allowed to meet up, we can easily make this recipe. So I've got here 10 sliced onions that I'm frying in half butter and half oil. I'll put all the other ingredients on the screen and in the description box below. And I've got tea here chicken, 2 medium-sized chickens cut into small pieces, and I'm adding all the spices onto this. And you can use more chicken if you want, it's up to yourselves. And just adding all the spices onto it directly and leaving it to marinate for a bit whilst my onions are frying. I've got tomatoes, mint, coriander and 1 lemon in the plate at the back. I'm going to slice that and just keep that ready. Now that the onions are a golden caramel colour, I've taken them off the heat and crushed them slightly, let them cool down a bit, and then I'll add them to the chicken and give them a good mix. In the same pot that I took the onions out of, I've added some water in there, some lemon slices, salt and a little bit of oil, and I'm gonna parboil the rice in there, sort of half boil the rice in there. I also added star anise and some cloves and a small piece of cinnamon. You don't have to add all this, it's just for a little bit of extra flavour. The rice is coming along really nicely. It's not soft, it's just half boiled, like when you crush a grain of rice between your fingers, it'll break up into small pieces rather than become mushy. So that's how we want it. We're going to drain that and keep it to the side. In the same pot again, I'm adding the chicken mixture. I'm going to cook this for a few minutes and add some yogurt towards the end. After adding the yogurt and cooking it a bit further, it should be like this. So there's no extra water at the bottom of the pan, it's really all just the oil. And so this is kind of cooked now. It's not very soft, it's still got a little bit to go, a few minutes or so. So I'm going to add in the rice and then put it on a really low simmer. I'm going to add the tomato, fresh coriander and mint at this point before I add the rice. It just gives it a better flavour because it's cooking with the chicken. I'm just adding some pieces of butter, then we'll cover it up and put it on a simmer. Also, I've added about half a cup of boiling water just for it to create some steam, and then the rice will cook nicely in there. Because the curry was quite dry, we cooked it till the water had dried out, so it needs a little bit of fluid in there to create some steam so that all the pot cooks nicely together. Our rice is ready. I'm just mixing it gently from the bottom to the top, just in this action, so I don't break any rice grains. Also, it's helpful to use a metal flat spoon like this one rather than a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon is not very good for mixing rice. And because I added the water in the end, the half cup there, it's not made the rice too soft. It's just perfect. It needed that water to create the steam to cook it. We served this biryani with a yogurt raita and a nice large salad. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. Do subscribe and join me again with another recipe soon.